Okay. Today we are going to talk about what JFK did outside of Apollo. But frankly, I don't see people talking about it that much. Oh, outside of how talk about his assassination. But anyway, actually quite a bit. Not he was not just the Apollo guy. He was a charming young Italian kid. Grew up in the Kennedy family, the American family we all know about. You know that one. You know that one. It's the one. Like the one where the dad got so lucky that literally all of his kids were somewhat successful, including him and your mom. Also, they're that that in the personality was just for the time was just the definition of American man. No, it wasn't. No. I'm watching a video on this. How do you describe it? American nobles if they were American citizens. There we go. Alex, if you can, please cut to when he said that. That'd be nice. Anyway, I made this little redstone contraption for you all to show you if it works. Ta-da! So I'm gonna go inside this now. Okay. Anyway, there he is. I don't know why they included a museum. Isn't there? Well, I don't know why they included like a picture of him in the museum. But no, there isn't. I don't think. No, it's just, wow, it's pretty dumb for the JFK Museum in Minecraft. Anyway, in school, he was made fun of for being Italian, much like his dad, and it was called a mucker. No, YouTube, that wasn't a racial slur. That was just a term. The term meant, like in Italian, well, usually in Italian, that swept up horse manure for English nobles. You know, I there's a lot of words they have to bring back, but that one can stay. Bring back Overmorrow first. Anyway, so then he was made fun of it. He actually just embraced the name, and it became a group, the Muckers Club. In the Muckers Club, they pulled some pranks. For example, putting a single firecracker in a urinal. Yep, that, that's what's represented here. There's nothing else here. I don't. That's just one firecracker, right? That's what it looks like again. So no, it starts a fire really bad. That's why you need a lot of TNT to make a firecracker. Anyway, after this, he went to the college. Went to the college, and he made book. Actually made books. You know, this guy was not stupid when he was like extreme stereotype. It's actually like he's just a chill guy. He had like yeah, he did cheat on his wife several times, but he's just a chill guy. He for the time he was just a chill guy, basically. Yeah. And personality wise, like he is JFK. You know JFK. He's a chill guy. Anyway, make books like Why Britain Slept. And he has to do with England and Britain are different things. Okay, one second, I don't want to interrupt the recording. Anyway, the book was about why England was like going. I know where England and Britain are different things. Don't worry, I'm not that stupid. But anyway, it was about how England, well, how Britain refused to get into World War II for a long time. Like for basically until they did nothing about Germany literally invading places. Because if you didn't know, Poland was not the first invasion. It was actually like yeah, it wasn't even like the not from what I know, not even like the third. They did a bunch of invasions. but Britain just didn't do anything. France, I guess, was more concerned that they didn't get a book. Well, yeah. You may also know that they Minecraft is a stupid game, and you can't play things. Anyway, after college, she actually went to war. Despite oh, never mind. Yeah, you went to war. Now, JFK was actually a very sick kid. Like, so he's basically disease riddled. So, oh yeah, sick as in disease, not he's cool. So, when he tried to get into war, they obviously denied him, saying that, you're sick. Get help. What are you doing, man? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Until his dad, being John Rich, of course, that's his dad's legal name, trust me. Okay, yeah, I see what you want to do. You can just kill this one man. Anyway, when he was at war, his plane was attacked by Japanese flyers, pilots, not flyers, Alex. Anyway, they were attacked by Japanese pilots, and as you can see, with very accurate recreation, I put a lot of time and effort into it. Don't you worry. Uh, they were yeah, they didn't get kamikaze, so the TNT are actually there we go. Anyway, so it was attacked where it sank. Now all the crew members actually survived, including JFK, of course. But JFK was actually, he was the bride, let him become the leader of the crew. So what he did, the crew was struck, was that he literally dragged a crew member to shore after dragging a crew member to shore by his, like, of course it was attached to something, it wasn't fighting on someone, but by his feet he dragged someone like 3 miles to shore. You can't make this up, man. The 1900s were a weird place. Anyway, oh yeah, they ran by. I just reread my notes for that one embarrassing stutter, but they were they were hit by a rammer. So let me just fix that. So yeah, they were hit by a rammer, a Japanese rammer, not bullets. This Alex cut that out from before. I don't care if context looks weird then, but cut it out. Anyway, we now have him becoming a member of the House of Representatives from Massachusetts, and a state senator soon after. If you don't believe me, I'll put a picture up. But that is the Massachusetts flag. Yeah, that's what it. Well, it's of course it's not the flag version, but like it's guards and the like little badge, like you can see a police badge. Anyway, yeah, I became a representative, and as you know from how we go to the UN with the president, he's pretty good at doing this too. And of course, he was good. He was a likable guy. Now, next we have something we don't have budget for. Now, he oh yeah, by this point he of course got elected, but we aren't covering that right in this video because one, that takes too long, and two, well, it's one of the big things he's known for. We're going to do the smaller things. Well, later in the notes, it doesn't look like that, but trust me, I don't think we should cover his presidency. It's like it wasn't that interesting in my opinion. But anyway, he supported the decolonization and independence of 24 countries. So basically, in the night after World War II, and after France got invaded, Britain were like, uh, Yeah, we're like, yeah, we don't like being colonized. That's why we do that to so many countries. I feel regret. France and all like, okay, but why did the video change format? So yeah, then decolonization began, where basically they're like, it's in the word decolonizing places, removing their influence. You know, like in places like the Middle East. Uh, we have him saying a very influential speech. Now I'm not gonna, read it word for word because that'd be direct plagiarism, which isn't allowed. When he basically just said, "Hey, I didn't build this. The Russians did, and I don't think this should be here. Actually, this is a bad idea." Yeah. Wait, you didn't fix the glass? Why didn't you talk about this, man? Oh my god. We're gonna edit the video in the recording, just make it comic up. Anyway, it then revealed them as horrifyingly hard to understand organization. That's horrifyingly hard to understand thing in existence ever. Just by its name, you'll be confused. They made the Peace Corps. Who sent peace uh, other countries. Oh my god, I don't understand this. It's so confusing. How could this ever be good? I don't understand. Oh my lord. Oh my. Anyway, from what I've seen, one of his last acts as president was fixing the Cuban missile crisis. So as you can see, we have a missile launcher. If you know, you know. Anyway, so basically, Cuba became a communist country, which America didn't like, since we're literally like next door neighbors. And so those communists went to Russia and just said, "Hey, Tootsie Footsie, want to help me put missiles here?" And Russians went, "Okay." They gave them nuclear warheads. Now, JFK said, "No, no, you can't do that, man. Why did you do that?" So he, of course, tried to settle the crisis, in which he did. Yeah, they invaded Cuba. Fun fact, that probably wasn't in fact actually. Wars in America are actually pretty well documented. Ever hear of Saddam Hussein? Anyway, that should about wrap this up. This is just a couple of facts you probably didn't know about my personal favorite president, JFK. Now, to finish, oh, we have two more exhibits. What's this? Oh, an arrow? Where does this go to? Now that wraps up that. Well, I hope we all have a fun time here. And wait a minute, did you get rid of those little servants? Oh my god, man. I told this your job. As part of your job description was not to let them escape. Like, out of all the people I've hired for these videos, you were the worst one. Alex? Alex Abraham McAvoy. You suck at this job. Okay? Look at me. Look at me. You suck. Stop making videos. Okay? Suck at this job. Go look away from me. Suck. Yeah, look away now. Okay. So I need you to deal with those guys. So, if you will. Oh, what? I need a better idea. Uh, That will go my entire set. Thanks.